fun mean to you? Maybe going to the mall or going to the movies is your definition of fun. Growing up in Eminence, Missouri, we didn't have the luxury of having a mere 15-minute drive to the nearest store. Actually, the nearest Walmart was like 45 miles away. We had to make do with what we had, which, in my opinion, played a huge role in making me who I am today. I can remember spending countless hours laying on a riverbank with the sun beating down, staring into the heat waves rising off the water. The peaceful shimmering of cold water and natural sounds of birds and other wildlife making their rounds for the day would spark something in me. The feeling of being one with your surroundings and of nature, and for once, almost feeling eternal. There are endless activities to do in the great Ozark outdoors, especially in Eminence, Missouri, my hometown. But tonight I'm going to share with you 3 of my personal favorites. Number 1, floating on the river. Number 2, riding horses. And number 3, camping. And also why you should make a trip down there. First, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about floating. The Missouri Canoe and Floaters Association simply states on their website that you won't find better water anywhere in America about our rivers. In my personal experience, I find that nothing to be absolutely true. There are several mediums to floating. Tubing and rafting, which you simply, you just bounce off anything that's in your path. And it's my personal favorite because there's zero to minimal effort involved, which I'm all about that. Kayaking and canoeing, which you use paddles to guide yourself like in a boat. A canoe is sort of like a man-powered boat, and a kayak is a smaller version of that. And if you're a hardcore floater, you have probably already made your trek to Bass Pro, and you probably own your own floating device. But for others, there are many rental companies in the area. The rental place will rent you a device, drop you off at a starting location, and then pick you up at the desired location at the end of your float, which is pretty neat. I find this to be more convenient than having to orchestrate the entire thing by yourself, especially if you aren't an experienced floater and you're not very familiar with the river. It's probably better to have somebody who's done it a couple times be there to pick you up and get you off on your journey. Next, let's talk a little bit about riding horses in the Ozarks. Horseback riding traces back to 4500 BC, when horses were used to pull chariots. Today, many people devote hours to riding on the back of a horse, and there are many places to ride in the Ozarks and also many benefits to it. One of the largest locations in America to go on a trail ride is located in my hometown, Eminence, Missouri, the Cross Country Trail Rides. And the Cross Country Trail Ride has a website, which is ironically named crosscountrytrailrides.com, and they have lots of great information on that website, if anybody's interested. Professional equestrian Cindy Roberts states in her blog, Missouri's Living Legend, about the cross-country trail rides that their trail guides have helped to deliver one of God's special gifts to horseback riders: the awesome and natural beauty of the Missouri Ozarks. Also located in Eminence is Coldwater Ranch. They offer many horse riding options to non-experienced riders that range from a horse rental for 1 hour to an all-day ride. The benefits to riding horses are absolutely countless. First off, with the price of gas today, there's no charge for gas to ride a horse. All a horse needs is hay, a little bit of grain, and they need a lot of water, but water's free, right? Not to mention the love and affection of its owner. Horses were born to run and love being ridden. Being in the outdoors on a horse also lets you breathe fresh air, smell the natural aroma of wildflowers, and see sights that you never would have been able to see from a motorized vehicle. Lastly, I'm going to talk about camping. Camping is one of America's greatest pastimes. The Ozarks offers a wonderful array of camping opportunities. One of the main reasons people choose camping as a vacation is because it's easy. It's a super easy vacation. If you were to want to go to the Caribbean, you might have to plan months in advance. You might have to go through a travel agency and save up a ton of money to go. Well, guess what? Camping is really super easy. First, you need to gather your supplies, a tent, food, camping gear, and www.academy.com, which Academy Sports is academy.com, has a ton of like camping gear. They have disposable dinnerware that would make your trip super easy. Then you need to pick a spot that you like best to camp. Another reason that camping in the Ozarks is so popular is that it brings families together and it brings you closer to nature. In the fast-paced world that we live in, we tend to grow apart. When you're out of civilization and into the wilderness, um, all you have is each other, and that leaves you closer together. The nature of Missouri is some of the most beautiful in the world, in my opinion. It's all around us. Camping allows you to experience nature in its purest form. In conclusion, when I think of having fun, I can't help but smile at all the memories I've made in the Ozarks. Memories that no doubt will stay with me my entire life. Within the Jacks Fork and Current Rivers are where I truly believe that my soul lies. By camping and secluding yourself from the hustle and bustle of a fast-paced life, you are able to reevaluate who you are with no distractions. While riding a horse, you are able to focus solely on doing so and allows for a break from a constant barrage of I need to do this or I need to do that. Missouri holds some of the world's greatest natural wonders and are so easily accessible by us. And the tan may fade, but the memories, they will last forever. So, if you aren't busy and it's a Sunday afternoon, nobody does anything on a Sunday afternoon, just get in your car and drive. Take a drive somewhere because there's so much to see in the Ozarks, and it's just outside of your front door. Thank you.